Ted Hendricks and Ben Davidson.
We're going to get another ejection here. I mean, that was the same as
Walker of the Jags, who was ejected for throwing a punch. Trayvon Walker and Artie Finn with no Devin Lloyd.
Open. I suppose they're not ejecting with the open hand.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
Vegas is always open. Lawrence's throw gathered in by Parker Washington.
And how good has Parker Washington been on the outside edge?
7th catch. That's a new career high for the reserve receiver. Let's get a quick update on De'Ami Brown from Christina.
Yeah, De'Ami Brown remains in the locker room, currently being evaluated for a concussion, guys.
All right, thank you. So Tim Jones was active before the game because Tim Patrick and Travis Hunter were inactive. In Cohen adjusting his offense, and Tim Jones is out there. Where's number 13? Top of your screen. On a 2nd and 4, the pitch to Etienne, and Etienne will get the first down. Travis Etienne with a 1st and goal.
Man, I love it. Get everybody out there. Munt, you mentioned Jones. We've got the extra offensive lineman. Watch this edge just get sealed up. Van Lanen right there. Jones creating a block down on the edge. I mean, that's everybody involved. Everybody doing their job. Everybody executing, giving yourself a chance to take that pitch and get that first down.
16th carry. You see the numbers, total yards. And he's still in there. Etienne will watch short of the goal line.
Man, how many times have they put Van Lanen out there wide, extra linemen, just to go mix it up with Crosby? You see it right there. Crosby, it's not just a tight end and a tackle, or it's not just a tackle. It is 2 tackles on Crosby, fine 98, and let's take some of the starch out of this guy. Here they are again. Big guys, there's Crosby.
Etienne hesitates, kind of powers way, but the Raiders wouldn't let him.
My goodness. I mean, this guy has got a rocket on his back. Watch him split this double team here. Just check this out. Whew. Little swim move. Goes Mr. Miyagi on him with the hand movement in the backfield. I love watching him play. He's worth the price of admission.
3rd and goal, and a timeout, it looks like. They want to reset the clock? Okay, respotting. Okay, so Pete said to his guys, get over here. You get out there. It's at the 1-yard line in a 3-point game. I think Williams upset because he wanted to quickly try and snap that.
Brian Thomas has come back into the game. Angle spatted up.
Substitute. Tootin is in. Facial Tootin straight ahead, diving in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jags rookie gets 6.
Well, Tootin, they pull around, little power, pull the guard on the backside, and then it's just BYOB right here. Tootin versus right there McCollum. Guess who gets the win? Tootin runs over the safety, gets himself into the end zone. And that's how you run on the goal line. There's always going to be one that's unaccounted for. And you as a back, you got to put your bean down there and run that dude over.
3rd career touchdown for Tootin. 2nd on the ground. And the extra point is good by Cam Little. All of a sudden, after a first half defensive struggle, we've got an offensive eruption. Jacksonville up by 4.
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, Yeah, man, it was one of the greatest days of my life.
But that day was ruined by accusations that my birds only won to sell wings. You know what they're saying out there? They're saying the quarterback scrambling, apparently, to sell eggs.
Eggs are delicious. Great protein.
Oh, Baker Mayfield's a bread influencer.
Oh, the man does bake.
You know, football is not a ploy to sell food.
When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Oh my God! Fox Wednesday is the most addictive night on television.
This changes everything!
All new 99 to beat after the floor, Wednesday on Fox.
Facial Tootin, the rookie from Virginia Tech, drafted in the 4th round, caps that scoring drive for Paulsboro, New Jersey. And the Jags have scored on their last 4 possessions. What got it going was that 68-yard field goal by that guy, Cam Little, the NFL record. 68-yard field goal right before the half. Mostert on the return. And Raheem Mostert with another good one, all the way out to the 38. Next Sunday, a Fox NFL doubleheader. Jackson Dart and the Giants take on Caleb Williams and the Bears. It's the other regional action. And then America's Game of the Week is Jared Goff and the Lions take on Jaden Daniels, a healthier Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. Some will see Rams-Niners. Check local listings for the games in your area. And it's the NFL on Fox and America's Game of the Week. Here, it's a good one. Halloween weekend in Vegas. 4 minutes to go. Raiders down 4. Smith, couple of touchdown passes already. Oh, a little behind, but holding on. It's Brock Bowers.
Are you kidding me? Come on, Brock. I mean, just turn around and have it hit you in the hip and figure out a way to get this thing back in. There he is, Brock Bowers. Watch him as he spins back out. Oop, okay, one hand. I'm all right. Man, I love watching this kid play. He is special.
8 targets, 7 catches, and a touchdown for him today. Smith, Bowers, inside the 45 of Jacksonville.
Wow, did you see that? I mean, you want to talk about attacking the football. He saved an interception right here. Here he is. He's just going to twist around here, come sit down, watch him go attack this thing before Aluakon could get there. Aluakon had pick 6 on his mind. That's how you go back, drive to the football, bail your quarterback out, and then yards after the catch.
Using his body to gain an advantage anywhere he can. Geno Smith with time. That's Michael Mayer. And Mayer with another first down for the Raiders. Inside the 35.
I mean, how about this response drive as the clock ticks down to 2:30? A couple of big completions to your tight ends. And that's their best personnel group, getting those 2 tight end formations with Brock Bowers, with Michael Mayer, delivering the football on time underneath and let those guys go to work.
Geno Smith over 200 yards passing. Dumping it off. Diving is Trey Tucker. Tough catch, but he held on at the 2-minute warning. Coming down to a fantastic finish. Who would have thunk it after the first half between the Raiders and the Jags?
Well, you're psyching each other out.
So much sports at stake. One duel could change the game.
There are no friends on the floor.
The floor all new Wednesday on Fox.
Fernando Mendoza leads second-ranked Indiana against Penn State. It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Bud Light. If you drink, don't drive. Decide to ride.
2 minutes to go. Trailing by 4. All 3 timeouts. Second down 3 from the 27 of Jacksonville, thinking touchdown all the way, and using up the clock are the Raiders. Smith throws. What a catch! It's Bowers! Brock Bowers has a Raider touchdown!
There's so many things about this route that were exceptional. Watch how he misses the cadence and slows down off the ball to create that then a little stick to the outside. And then the explosion across the football field. Stop it. Brock Bowers just became my favorite player. That's it. That's it. He's my favorite player.
You were already bragging about him before the game. Wasn't he one of your players to watch?
He was one of my top 5 players. Okay. Now he's my favorite.
Okay. He moved up that quickly. The extra point. A big deal by Carlson. Bowers, a 2-touchdown game on 9 catches. You know, last year against the Jags, he had 11 catches in a big game, but nothing like this. But, boy, that knee was, you could see it was better when he took off.
Oh, yeah, he got plenty of juice now. Look at that throw. Beautiful. Right, ball placement right out in front of the receiver. Let him catch it in stride and then just explode into the end zone. But the one thing you said going into that drive, Chris, sorry about that. The one as I'm knocking you around the booth.
He's knocking the notes out of my hand. He's as excited as you are.
Yeah, Chip Kelly excited. But the one thing we said is, hey, you want to eat up some clock? You won't take a, like, you won't sit there and say, hey, we're not going to score. You want to eat up clock here, but you give him plenty of time with 2 timeouts left to the Jacksonville Jaguars to respond. Wow, what a game. What a finish.
Geno Smith working on his 20th career game-winning drive. If this holds up, it'd be his first of this season. Raiders in the second half, after the Geno Smith interception, remember they came out first to start the second half. Field goal, touchdown. The time for the Jags with 2 timeouts. And remember, they have a record-setting kicker in Cam Little. And all they need is 3 for a tie. Tootin, who scored the touchdown a moment ago, is down around the 27.5-yard line.
And just remember now that missed extra point at the beginning of the game for the Raiders. That looms large right now because now the field goal, as you mentioned, ties up the game.
Yeah, I mean, that was big. This 3-touchdown game. Every extra point in a game like this, but 3-touchdown game for Geno Smith through the air. Crosby has a sack today, so the stars are showing up for the Raiders. Will they for the Jags? It's a lot of Trevor Lawrence. Without Travis Hunter, without De'Ami Brown. Dumps it off to Travis Etienne, who slips.
This is such a big money drive for number 16, Trevor Lawrence. Answer a lot of the questions. Big time pressure there. Dump it to your back.
Pressure coming. Lawrence dumps it off to Etienne, and he's hit hard, but Etienne keeps going. Across the 46-yard line and a fresh set of downs for the Jags.
Yeah, right there. That's why you want to wrap up. You got to wrap up. Butler just goes for the blunt force trauma hit.
Lawrence has time. He's going to keep and get across midfield, and the clock will run.
Call your timeout.
Timeout, yep. Jags will have 1 remaining.
Second charge timeout, Jacksonville. 30-second timeout.
Well, let's go back to Adam Butler, who you got to wrap up, man. I mean, big time hit, dump off, great decision by Trevor Lawrence. Now watch Butler, bam! He's like, wait a minute. He's like, what? He's still going? That was my best stuff. That is a big time collision. How Etienne keeps his balance, I have no idea, but you got to wrap that dude up. Great job, young man.
He's run it. He's caught it. He's kept the Jags in position here.
Like this shirt right there. That was like Drew Carey.
Second down 7. Lawrence. Pass is complete. And slipping is Tim Jones. Stepped out of bounds, but got the first down and stops the clock. And now the Jags can run it if they want to set themselves up for the field goal or go for broke.
Well, they're going to go for broke, no question about it. But great job by Tim Jones. I mean, he just got called up to the active roster and making a play down here late.
Started the season with the Vikings and was cut on a practice squad. But because of the injuries, called up and made a great catch and carry on a 15-yard pickup. Lawrence and incomplete. Hunter along that, yeah, that looked like it was out of his reach.
Yeah, I think maybe Max Crosby got a little piece of this coming off right here. Watch him get his big paw up there. See, he knew that. Yep, he knew that rush. He wasn't going to get there, right? He got double team. He stops his rush and then gets his hand in the air and tries to affect that pass. And you can see him grabbing his wrist, saying, "Man, I got a piece of that."
Still a chance. Long couldn't hold it. Now 2nd and 10. Lawrence is going to keep it and run and slide inside the 30. And a timeout. Jags, their last. 23 seconds remain. Cam Little, who, as we mentioned and keep repeating for those that haven't watched from the beginning, kicked a 68-yard field goal. That's an NFL record right before the half. So you figure you got the tie in the bank.
Right, and you've got the 26 seconds right now, no timeout. So if you don't get this first down, you can't clock it. So then it's potential Mayday, meaning everybody's got to rush off the field, PAT field goal, line up there, and be ready if we don't convert on this 3rd and 5.
No timeouts. How much time do you need to get your field goal unit out there?
You want about 17 seconds at the very least. 17 seconds. So you've got the time right now, but it's going to be tight.
And right now you're looking at a 48-yard field goal try if they get nothing.
Right. If you get that first down now, you got to run up there. You got to get that thing spiked.
Lawrence. Deep. Incomplete. Went for broke with 20 seconds remaining. It was Austin Trammell, another receiver, called up. Yeah, this will be a 48-yard try, but the NFL record setter, and it broke the Justin Tucker 66-yarder from 68. As you said, Mark, it looked like it could have gone another 5 or 10 yards. Wow.
Yeah, go ahead and celebrate, man. That was a big-time kick.
But he has had a rocky season. Coming into this game, he made just 3 of his last 7 field goals.
The spot of the ball had to be adjusted. Please reset the play clock to 25 seconds.
So that'll add some time. I'm not sure why Pete's upset about that. But he added time. Cam Little for the tie. And just got it through. He hit from 48 here, 68 before the half, and 16 seconds remaining. We're tied at 23.
What a hold, because this is a little bit of an errant snap. Watch this hold. On the ground, grab it, spin it, and give it to your kicker. Man, that is big time by Cook.
Yeah, Logan Cook, who's had a good game. He's been a steady punter for them through the years. Handled that well as they celebrate. And all 3 timeouts for the Raiders now, but only 16 seconds remain. Remember, they put a little bit more on when they respotted the ball. So how do you want to kick this off? You don't want to mess around here with the landing zone and giving the receiving team any kind of advantage in terms of yardage with so little time.
Well, Raiders have had some pretty decent kick returns.
Yeah, Mostert's been good.
I try to kick it away from Mostert, make Laube return this kick.
Got to get it inside the 20. The kick it through the end zone. They're coming out to the 35. It'll be Raheem Mostert from inside his own 5. And Mostert gets up to the 34-yard line of the Raiders. 10 seconds remain. If you're wondering about the Raiders kicker, Daniel Carlson, his career long is 57. His season long is 54. But in the pregame, he showed range from about 60. As Trevor Lawrence got his team in position to tie, there's Carlson.
Well, you're going to need at least 15, 20 yards just to get a Hail Mary off in the last play of the game after a timeout.
Trey Tucker, the speediest guy the Raiders have, and the sack will come for Jacksonville. And Josh Hines-Allen was in on that with Emmanuel Ogbah. What a game. Defensive struggle in the first half. Second half, after interception by Geno Smith, Trevor Lawrence keeps himself. The Raiders answer. One of the 3 touchdown passes from Geno Smith. Ashton Jeanty took that one in. Facial Tootin, the rookie for Jacksonville. And then moments ago, the catch and the sprint to the end zone by Brock Bowers, who's had a heck of a game. And then the field goal just slipping through from 48. It's the first overtime of the season for both of these teams. And Mark, a quick look at the rules. 10 minutes. Each team the opportunity to possess the ball. That's the new part. It's still tied after 1 possession each. The next score wins.
Overtime procedures. If a safety scored on the first possession, the game is over and the scoring team wins. However, if a field goal or touchdown scored on the opening possession, the opponent will have an opportunity for a possession. Both teams have 2 full timeouts. Neither team has any replay challenges. All the replay reviews will come from the replay booth. Timing will be just like the fourth quarter, with the exception will be a 10-minute quarter. If the score is still tied at the end of the 10 minutes, we'll end in a tie. Jacksonville, since you're the visiting team, you'll call the toss, heads, tails. What's your choice? Tails have been called. It is tails. Jacksonville's won the toss. You want to receive. Which way you want to kick? Jacksonville won the toss and will receive the overtime kickoff. Good luck, gentlemen.
Interesting on the option of receiving versus playing defense first. We're in overtime, and for one of these teams, it'll be a heartbreak tonight. For the other, they'll have a peaceful, easy feeling.